Hi guys, it's Millie. It's good to see you again for my 4th week of life in Canada's weekly recap. It's quite amazing that it is already almost a month and gradually blending in, getting used to the rhythm here. School this week is better than last week somehow. I figured that some part of me is better than I imagined. Anyway, I think I had a good week. I exercised 3 times, 2 tennis, 1 gym session. Today it's Sunday, so I am going for afternoon run. For the weekly spending, I spent $300. I bought a dress in Goodwill that super fits me, only $15, slim dress. I want to share with you several things that I've encountered during my week that I've felt, this is something. Okay, so first is our library. The library system is just like superb. Like if we want to borrow a book, we enter the school library's website. If the book is not in our school library, you can borrow from other libraries. The other libraries consists of 20 university libraries, city libraries, and you can borrow from them. If you want a PDF copy, it's gonna send to your email within 3 days. If you want a physical book, 5 working days, it will be delivered to your school library. I think this is super cool because, you know, back in my university, I thought that like the librarian will only stick to what the school library have instead of doing this whole rental thing across the region. Like if you want to borrow a book from other school library, the delivery is free. So yeah, this is a really good resource. And secondly, I had 2 interesting small talks. The one time was when I bought a gelato. I sit on the bench of the street enjoying my gelato, and then there was a guy walking the dog on the other side of the street. He said, "Hey, how's the gelato today?" And I said, "Well, it's good." And then he walked to me. He said, "Aren't you at the bus station today?" I said, "Yeah." He said he saw me at the bus station. I said, "Whoa, wow." Then overall, he asked if I go to Brock. I said yes. And then he said, well, he has a house or a kind of apartment. He is like realtor agency for renting the house. And he told me that his office was just around the corner if I want a house to rent. Personally, I feel like this is a warm conversation because he's walking his dog, and then I pet his dog, Alexi. He promotes himself during the dog walking. And also, if he doesn't mention that his office is just right across my street, to be honest, I didn't even notice that. Also, the other day on the way to my school, just around the corner of my apartment, there's a guy. He's sitting down with his dog. When I walk close to them, he's like, "Don't worry, she's not gonna hurt you." And I said, "Oh, I'm fine with dogs." Then at night when I come back, he still sits there. I said, "Oh wow, you're still here." And then he said, "Just moved to our neighborhood. He has some kind of illness, so this dog is his like companion dog." So yeah, I mean, it's just that this kind of conversations when you run to someone on the street, it does feel like really warm, like just some casual talks. Really, I mean, people here, they might be used to this kind of small chats, little talks. I personally take it as granted because I think that this is a good opportunity to practice my speaking. And also, I learned English in my daily life. I can somehow learn some really local English. Like, do you know what is the English if you like on a bus and you want the driver to open the back door for you? So the other day I learned is that, hey, can you get the back door please? So they use the verb get the back door. Also the other day I was in 7-Eleven. There was two men and one is buying for another. He said, I got this. So I got this means that he's gonna pay for them all. So get is really a magical word that could be used in so many occasions. So yeah. Oh, the other thing at school is that assignment, our instructor stayed a little bit late to review our assignment, and because his kids was just off the swimming classes, and then he took them to the classroom, and then he just told them, guys, use these pens to draw on the whiteboard. And then his two kids are quietly drawing on the whiteboard. Later on, when he saw the drawing, he didn't really criticize them like as the Chinese parents will do. He just said, oh guys, you're doing good, keep it up. Just this kind of like little things, conversations to encourage the kids. These kind of encouragement for kids, I think it's super important. So if you're listening to this as a parent, keep it up to encourage your kids. And also one thing that I really hate is this clock that I bought. It's for like $3. It's obviously made in China. But guys, I've just got here for like 4 weeks, and this clock already twice lost its time. It just suddenly stops with my new battery. I mean, China, excuse me, you're making this crap and then you're selling it to Canada. This thing might not be okay in China, right? In China, we have much more better stuff that's made in China, but this is like just trash. I mean, China, please just stop sending this trash to these countries. Like, if quality is bad, we better not to produce it at the beginning, right? Anyway, my academic this week is going pretty smooth. Yeah, getting used to it. And also I watched a movie called Nanjing Zhaoxiangguan. I think it's quite interesting to watch a Mandarin movie with English subtitles here in Canada. I give this movie 8 out of 10 because I think there are some scenes that's like really exciting, but some are like, oh, I love our motherland or whatever. That is something like I'm about to fall asleep. But anyway, I am looking forward to next week because next Friday our program is gonna end, and then I'm gonna have a whole week of vacation thing before the school really starts. So yeah, I am gonna keep it up, and hopefully I show you the dress that I bought in Goodwill. And hope you have a wonderful next week. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.